This was one of the ugliest games I've ever had to sit through. Team USA absolutely won this game. I mean, I don't think for a second any of us thought that they would lose this game. Coming in, they just got too many WNBA players on the team. But boy, oh boy, was this a tough watch.
This was supposed to be a blowout victory celebration. Team USA demolished Senegal 91-48, but if you watched this game, you saw something deeply wrong. One of the ugliest offensive performances in recent memory, a superstar relegated to the bench with no explanation, and a coaching decision that has fans questioning everything about this roster.
Minutes, 8 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Oh, the constant lineup switch outs. No rhyme or reason. Why in the hell Caitlin Clark's not starting in these games? Beyond me at this point. Beyond me.
Angel Reese put up a double-double. 16 points from Paige Buchers. Solid numbers across the board, but here's what should make you uncomfortable. Caitlin Clark played just 18 minutes in a game that was never competitive. 8 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. The day before, when Kara Lawson let her run the offense freely, she dropped 17 points and 12 rebounds. So what changed?
Caitlin Clark, way downtown. Let's check it out. Way downtown, boom, boom, with a long, long three. And you could tell Caitlin's game was discombobulated all night long. She did not look comfortable out there, and it just felt like she could never get in a rhythm in this game. This was beautiful. This was a steal to a bucket right here. And Caitlin's going to jump that pass, steal the ball, and drive it down.
That three-pointer right there shows you the problem. Caitlin's hitting shots from downtown, making plays happen, and then she's back on the bench. Watch her body language throughout this game. She never gets into rhythm. The constant substitutions, the half-court offense that grinds everything to a halt. This isn't how you utilize the most dynamic playmaker in women's basketball. And here's the detail everyone noticed. Every time Angel Reese grabbed a defensive rebound, she refused to outlet the ball to Caitlin. Instead, she'd bring it up herself or pass to someone else. In a game designed to build chemistry, that's a choice.
So, your boy, meaning me, not only did we have the Stephanie White influence, it was the Stephanie White shakes hands and meets the UConn agenda tonight. We saw that with the starting lineup. I posted online. Boy, the agenda is thick. And I mean, that's thick with an extra TH, extra big TH.
The Stephanie White influence is impossible to ignore at this point. Yesterday's game featured an up-tempo offense that let Caitlin facilitate. Today, back to the slow, methodical half-court sets where the ball movement dies. And the starting lineup tells you everything you need to know about the agenda driving these decisions. USA Basketball waited until tip-off to announce yesterday's starters because they knew the reaction would be positive. Today, they posted early. They had to know what was coming.
It didn't get any better. CDS, y'all are desperate to turn all the fans away. No one gives a crap about these players. They're boring. Bored shitless watching this game. So uninteresting unless you put CC on the court. I mean, yeah. Why do they have the old washed-up point guard in there? CC not starting is truly the dumbest shits ever. Kara Lawson is in over her head. There was just no rhyme or reason to what the decisions that were being made.
Look at the social media response in real time. Fans aren't just disappointed, they're angry, and they're asking the same question over and over. Why is the biggest draw in women's basketball coming off the bench in exhibition games against overmatched opponents? The men's team would never bench LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan in their primes. Not in exhibitions, not in games that don't matter. You play your stars to build chemistry and give fans what they came to see, but that's not what's happening here.
The men's team would never not start Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron in their primes. It would never happen. My GOAT could have started. So yeah, Sonya syndrome, you right about that. She probably could have. I mean, what a joke that Clark hasn't started a game yet. Coach is a woke joke. Woo! Woo-wee! I mean, what in the world? Oh, boy. I mean, I'm trusting the process, but I'm slightly confused. We're all slightly confused.
Robin Lundberg called the lineup decisions awkward. That's diplomatic, because what we're watching is a systematic effort to limit Caitlyn's impact while maintaining plausible deniability. The constant rotation changes ensure she never develops timing with her teammates. The half-court offense neutralizes her greatest strength as a transition playmaker. And here's what makes it more obvious. Kaylee Copper never passes when she gets the ball. The offense stagnates, but she keeps getting minutes while Caitlyn sits.
Never passes. Angel Reese needs to give Caitlin Clark the ball in the backcourt. Yes, I noticed it. I noticed the freeze out. If Angel got the rebound, she never flipped it over to Caitlin. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you running the ball up?
This is where it gets uncomfortable to talk about the UConn handshake, the starting lineup that requires checking boxes that have nothing to do with who gives you the best chance to win. Paige Brucker starts. Caitlin Clark doesn't. Both are elite point guards. Both can score and facilitate. One went to UConn, one didn't. The pattern is too consistent to ignore.
Guys, I don't know what to expect going forward. I don't. Is Caitlin Clark ever going to start a game? Is that going to happen? Is the UConn handshake with Stephanie White's offense gonna keep Caitlin Clark down for the rest of these games? I sure hope not. Why? I gotta sit through this shit. I mean, wow.
Team USA won by 43 points and looked terrible doing it. Think about that. Puerto Rico had one legitimate WNBA player and still made this game unwatchable. If they'd faced a team with actual depth with 2 or 3 quality players instead of one, this would have been competitive. Maybe worse than competitive. The talent gap saved them. The coaching decisions nearly cost them.
Turn her loose and let her run, and you come up with 17 and 12. It's just that simple. Let her facilitate the ball. She is the most dynamic playmaker in women's sports. Hey, we got Caitlin Clark. Nah. We don't want to do that. Look, I've never seen a team win by 40 and not look good. Here we are. Yet, here we are, actually. God, dog. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Oh, the Stephanie White apologists will be all up and through here. Okay. Go ahead, say you're sorry. I mean, that's fine with me. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe. Whoa. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment.
So here's what this really comes down to. Caitlin Clark is the most recognizable player in women's basketball right now. Her college career brought unprecedented attention to the sport. Her rookie season with the Indiana Fever set viewership records. When she plays, people watch. When she sits, they tune out. And the coaching staff knows this. They see the ratings. They see the social media engagement. They understand what she brings to the product. But they're making a choice to minimize her role anyway. That's not about basketball strategy. That's about something else entirely, and it's creating a divide that's getting harder to ignore with each game. The Stephanie White offense that Indiana fans suffered through all season is now on display for a national audience. Slow pace, limited transition opportunities, isolation sets that waste the talents of elite passers. It didn't work in the WNBA regular season. It's not working here. But here's the question nobody wants to ask out loud. Is this incompetence or is this intentional? Because if you wanted to make sure Caitlin Clark doesn't overshadow certain other players, this is exactly how you do it. Limit her minutes, disrupt her rhythm, run an offense that neutralizes her strength. And before anyone says this is just exhibition basketball and the results don't matter, remember what these games are supposed to accomplish. Build chemistry, establish rotations, give your best players time to develop timing with each other. None of that is happening for Caitlin right now. The Italy game is next. Will she finally start? Will they let her run the offense the way Kara Lawson did in that first game? Or will we see more of the same manufactured mediocrity? Because here's what the coaching staff doesn't seem to understand. Fans aren't stupid. They can see what's happening. They watched her dominate when given freedom. They watched her disappear when handcuffed by the system. The contrast is too obvious, and the longer this continues, the more it damages the credibility of everyone involved. Stephanie White's reputation takes another hit. USA Basketball looks incompetent or biased. Pick your poison. The players who benefit from Caitlyn sitting get accused of needing protection from competition. Nobody wins in this scenario. Except maybe the teams USA will eventually face in games that actually matter. Because right now, they're watching film of a dysfunctional offense that can't figure out how to use its best weapon. And they're taking notes. So was breaking the UConn stranglehold on women's basketball worth burning bridges with the sport's biggest star? Was protecting egos worth alienating the fan base that actually shows up and watches? Those are the questions that need answers. And right now, the people making these decisions aren't providing any. What do you think happens next? Does Caitlyn finally get the starting role she's earned, or does this agenda continue through the rest of these exhibitions? Drop your take in the comments, hit subscribe, and let's see if anything changes before the next game.